Steinway and Sons builds the finest pianos in the world.
Skilled craftsmen keep that mission in mind as they passionately build each Steinway.
Long, who's a really fabulous pianist, Billy Joel, Harry Connick, Ahmad Jamal,
Diana Krall. If you can think of the very famous pianists, they were with us.
These superior quality pianos offer a uniquely beautiful sound on every instrument.
Steinway is, of course, the greatest instrument.
because every piano has its own personality, which I'll show you.
Join us as we go behind the name to see grand pianos crafted by hand. Enjoy the sound and learn the history of Steinway and Sons. Nestled in Astoria, Queens, New York City is an American treasure. Steinway and Sons were German immigrants who built a lasting brand that put quality first, and it endures to this day. Steinway and Sons engineered many innovations, making their instrument second to none. Bill Hughes is head of piano restorations and a longtime Steinway employee.
We have been in business since 1853. We started out in downtown Manhattan on Varick Street. We then moved to Park Avenue, which is now the Waldorf Astoria. Hotel was originally the Steinway factory was there. And then we moved here into Queens to get away from the congestion and at the time what they were calling the anarchists or the unions. So we were getting out of Manhattan and moving into the country. This was 425 acres here in Queens. And at that time it was called Steinway Town. We built one of the first roads through Queens. We actually built buildings on a couple of blocks away from here. There's buildings where the employees actually lived, was part of their compensation. It was, room and board and a little bit of money.
Miles Chapin is a Steinway descendant and has written a book on the company.
Henry Engelhard Steinway, my great-great-grandfather, changed to Henry E. Steinway when he came to the United States with his family, was an instrument maker back in Zezen, Germany. They came to the US, came to the United States, came to New York that had a thriving piano industry. There were over 30 piano manufacturers in Manhattan Island alone. So for the first 3 years, they fanned out and went to work for other piano manufacturers. 1853, they formed Steinway and Sons to go into business for themselves. It was a natural progression. They had made pianos before. They were skilled piano makers. There was work for them. And then they thought, why work for other people?
And they did it well, continuously improving and relying on skilled craftsmen. Wally Boot is a master tone regulator with almost 50 years working at Steinway.
I've been here so long, they call me Uncle Wally. All the parts inside the piano, I made them, I put them together, and then later on I moved to regulating, where all the parts are put together and make the piano work. The way the piano leaves my room is the way it's going to sound in the people's houses. Somebody, it's so-so job, but to me, it's a very important job.
Pianists and musicians prefer the distinct sound a Steinway piano makes. It's sought after for its quality, tone, and range. Each piano is an individual with a signature feel and auditory personality. Euro Margulis is a classically trained musician and professor at the University of Arkansas.
The quality of sound, the way overtones mix, the kind of singing that the piano can produce is unique, is unparalleled, unmatched, and basically mysterious. And there are other things. I mean, the mechanical aspect is non plus ultra. It's, I think, a lot of different small parts that come together into something that's greater than the parts, There are other instruments that have very good, say basses or treble. Steinway has all of that and something else that binds it in a way that is absolutely unique.
Betsy Hirsch is a Steinway and Sons salesperson and pop artist.
Well, it is sort of cool when you play a piano. And you can tell right away if it was the one that was meant for you to play it. There's some pianos that are very dark sounding and mellow. So if that person is playing a program, for example, in a concert that needs that type of sound, that's what they would be attracted to. Me, I'm a pop songwriter and I want something that has life and really sings. So I wouldn't want something dark and mellow. I'd want something alive.
Stay tuned for more Behind the Name, Steinway and Sons.